my best to make it happen. So when I was 9 years old, the show The Real World came out. I remember me and my best friend Allison were sitting and
I sit with records up until the time they're mixed. So it's not like I get everything mixed and then I sit on it another 6 months trying. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's not like that. But man, I do it. I work best juggling a couple different albums. You know? Like, I just recorded like an album with the guys from Mars Volta, with Cedric and Omar. So while I'm doing that, I'm working on my solo album, I'm working on Transplant's album.
Damn.
The Kardashian-Barker romance became even more complex just when we thought it could not get any more difficult. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker's brief romance, tattoos, PDA, Italian wedding, and picture-perfect blended family have all captivated fans for years. A long-standing rumor has recently surfaced, though, and it threatens to ruin their fairy tale. There are rumors of a secret past between Travis Barker and Kim Kardashian, Kourtney's sister, circulating the internet once more. Yes, you heard correctly. There are rumors that Travis had his sights set on Kim before he and Kourtney ever fell in love. Old interviews, remarks that have come up again, and insider allegations have brought the rumor that there was more than friendship between them back into the public eye. It began as a small rumor years ago. Online fans are not the only ones speaking. The same urgent subject is being revisited by podcasts, entertainment websites, and insiders in the gossip industry. Was there a secret past between Kim Kardashian and Travis Barker that no one in the family ever wanted to discuss? Even Kourtney's admirers are beginning to wonder if she knew the truth all along, as screenshots of Travis's previous remarks have gone viral once more, and interviews are being rewatched frame by frame. The Kardashian-Barker love triangle may have begun long before anyone noticed it, if there is any truth to these rumors. And it becomes stranger the further you go. From Travis's own autobiographical confessions to anecdotes that trace Kim and Travis back to their Hollywood days in the early 2000s.
Yeah, before the day I left. The day I left, I was like...
You'd flown a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it comes with the territory with what I do. Sometimes we'd fly twice a day.
This is no longer merely a rumor. One of the most well-known families on reality TV may be rocked to its foundation by this emerging storm. Another relationship was subtly developing long before Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker were ever crowned Hollywood's favorite power couple, one that took years for fans to notice. It all dates back to the early 2000s, when controversy, socialites, and rising stars were all over Los Angeles. This was before Kardashian's notoriety. A teenage Kim Kardashian, still years away from becoming a worldwide celebrity, served as Paris Hilton's assistant while she dominated the tabloids.
How much better I feel when I'm not on it as much. And I do think it's important, for work, or, there's moments when I think it makes sense, but I try to almost give myself limits, like, okay.
Travis Barker, who was already a rock legend as the drummer for Blink-182, was in the same circle. He was well known for his tattoos, edgy style, and Hollywood contacts. Travis and Kim frequently crossed paths because Travis was then seeing Paris Hilton's close pal. Travis revealed a shocking revelation in his 2015 autobiography: living large, cheating death and drums, which would haunt him for years to come. He said that he thought Kim was attractive at the time and even described her as lovely and compassionate.
10 years. So it's like, it does make it really easy. Like, we just all know each other and each other.
I could not look away from her. Travis stated, "She was just very kind, courteous, and kind. She may be Paris's assistant, but I do not care. She is stunning." Despite their apparent innocence, those words were sufficient to start one of the most enduring Kardashian rumors in history. Fans began making connections right away. Did Kourtney know that Travis was interested in her before she was? Was Kim ever the same way? Or worse, was there a real incident between them that the family chose to ignore?
So we are glamming for the Met Ball. This is our first Met, and I feel amazing. I think we're just excited to go have a fun night together.
It feels amazing because I don't know anything at all.
Kim and Travis both denied at the time that anything romantic had ever occurred, but there were questions about the timing. They were seen at the same events, seen in same social circles, and even reportedly maintained contact following Travis's divorce from Shanna Moakler, his ex-wife. Furthermore, Shanna was the one who later doused the flames using gasoline. Shanna stated in several interviews that she saw Travis texting Kim and even charged Kim with helping to end their relationship. Shanna once said, "I found out Travis was having an affair with Kim, so I got a divorce." Kim refuted it right away, claiming the accusation was a total fabrication. However, the harm was already done for a lot of fans. The rumor persisted and never died. The internet was a completely different place back then. Just blogs and columns about celebrity gossip, no Reddit theories or TikTok threads. Even still, the rumors continued to spread like wildfire. People began to wonder if Kim and Travis were indeed that close, and if this innocuous crush was more than Travis was admitting. As luck would have it, the past returned with a bang when Travis Barker fell deeply in love with Kourtney Kardashian years later. The question of whether Kourtney fell in love with the man who had previously desired, her sister was unavoidable for fans. Fans anticipated crazy rock star tales, Blink-182 mayhem, and near-death encounters when Travis Barker published his memoir, Can I Say, in 2015. However, nobody anticipated that Kim Kardashian would be featured in the story. Travis casually mentioned how he met Kim while hanging out with Paris Hilton in a few unexpected pages. He characterized her as something very different than a celebrity. He could not forget the mystery. He acknowledged that she was on his mind constantly. He doubled down in interviews following the book's release, claiming that he and Kim continued to hang out and communicate even though he was still seeing Sma hed at the time. In one interview, he stated, "But I respected her. We would go out to lunch, chat, and there was a certain energy. I just thought she was cool and gorgeous and nothing happened." Fans were not buying it, of course. Travis's description of Kim sounded more like someone talking about a crush that never really went away than it did like casual appreciation. When people discovered old paparazzi pictures of Travis and Kim from the middle of the 2000s, smiling, joking, and obviously at ease with one another, the situation became even more problematic. When Travis and Kourtney reunited years later, those pictures reappeared, igniting an unanswerable inquiry. Were those sections of the book ever read by Kourtney? How did she feel about it, if she did? Insiders close to the Kardashians claim that Kourtney knew about Travis's previous remarks regarding Kim. The tabloids did not tell her. She learned that straight from Travis. According to one report, he told her everything at an early age. Even though it was awkward, he wanted to be open about his past. Kourtney allegedly dismissed it at first. After all, they had not even been dating for years. In private, however, family members say it did feel uncomfortable. According to another insider, knowing that your husband once harbored feelings for your sister is not particularly enjoyable. Kourtney, however, is certain in her identity. She remained unfazed by it. Fans were unable to resist guessing, though. The internet erupted with theories whenever Kim and Travis were spotted together, whether at events, family get-togethers, or Kardashian photo sessions. Everyone agreed that their relationship was tricky, even though some people thought Kim appeared uneasy, and others thought Travis appeared overly courteous, with poise, restraint, and the kind of media silence that says everything without saying anything. Kim Kardashian handled the resurgence of the allegations about her and Travis Barker's secret past like only Kim could. Kim has experienced controversy before. She has spent half of her life in the most intense spotlight on the planet. However, this rumor was messy even for her. It had nothing to do with a brand, an ex, or a catchy title. Her sister's husband was involved. Kim initially said nothing at all. No mysterious posts, no comments, no tweets. However, the rumors continued to circulate, particularly after Sma hed, Travis' ex-wife, accused Kim of being involved in their split. Shanna once publicly stated, "I found out Travis was having an affair with Kim, therefore I got a divorce." The accusation quickly swept via fan sites and tabloids. Everything was in the story. Tension within the family, celebrity, and betrayal. It was the sort of rumors that Hollywood loves to spread. However, Kim finally spoke up when the pressure grew too much to ignore. Additionally, her response was succinct, straightforward, and spot on. "That is an outright lie," Kim stated firmly. "I have always been friends with Travis. The romantic element has never existed." The Kardashian PR machine swung into overdrive as soon as the statement got viral. Kim denied the rumor and declined to provide further details. No confessions, no emotional justifications, no follow-up interviews. That was Kim's power, so she did not have to. She is skilled at denying a scandal oxygen in order to put an end to it. Insiders, however, claim that it was not as easy as a one-line refusal. It was a bad time. After Travis recently made his relationship with Kourtney public, fans were searching through every old picture, interview, and piece of information that could support or refute Shauna's claims. One insider revealed that Kim was frustrated. She did not want to contribute to it because she found the entire situation absurd. However, she also did not want to cause Kourtney any discomfort. According to reports, Kim secretly assured Kourtney that she never broke any boundaries with Travis, and that everything he alleged in his book was being exaggerated. Sma hed, meanwhile, stepped up. In interviews, she kept mentioning Kim, implying that Travis's previous admiration for her was genuine. He had a crush on her, and I know it. Shanna said it was clear. He was often talking about her. Supporters started to split into two groups. It is possible that the people who thought Shanna's resentment and Kim's clear denial were based on fact. This rumor was perilous for Kim, who has made a billion-dollar enterprise by controlling her story. It called into question not only her loyalty, but also her sisterly integrity. So she kept calm, which is what she does best. She diverted the public's focus to her legal studies, fashion campaigns, projects, and time spent with her children. It was an obvious message. She had more important things to think about than outdated rumors. Fans, however, are unable to ignore the irony whenever the subject comes up again. The man who previously acknowledged that he was enthralled with Kim Kardashian is now wed to her sister. It is a Hollywood plot twist that, if it were not true, would sound made up. Everyone was curious about one thing when it was revealed that Travis Barker had once harbored feelings for Kim Kardashian. What was Kourtney's response? Was she upset, horrified, or offended? Or did she just dismiss it like the indifferent queen she has grown into? Because, let us face it, Anybody would be taken aback to learn that their spouse had ever shown interest in their sister, even in the most secure of partnerships. Several family insiders claim that Kourtney was aware of Travis's previous remarks long before the internet erupted in gossip. Early on in their relationship, he had been honest about it. No surprises, no mysteries. Years ago, Travis confided in Kourtney about his crush on Kim. He did not conceal it, according to one source. He wished to be open and honest. According to sources, that honesty was crucial. According to reports, Kourtney valued Travis' candor before things became serious. She realized the crush was nothing more than a relic from a period before she and Travis had ever been close. Even still, it was difficult to accept the situation as it was. The notion that her now husband once adored her sister created an additional level of friction that no one could have anticipated. To the already complex Kardashian family dynamic, Kim was not upset when they even made a joke about it. She thought it was hilarious, if anything, and it is precisely what Kourtney's admirers adore about her: her poise. She has never been a fan of emotional turmoil or public outbursts. Rather, she handles everything with maturity and cool detachment. The turbulence that characterized her early years on Keeping Up with the Kardashians is a long way off. Kourtney did not publicly address the issue when it resurfaced in 2021. Right before she and Travis were formally announcing their relationship. No tweets, no Instagram comments, no statements. "I adore postings that feature Travis, PDA, matching attire, and more." She was claiming that it did not matter. "Our current situation is genuine." According to insiders, after the story reappeared, Kim and Kourtney did discuss it in private. Kim told her that there was never any incident. Kourtney also took her word for it, because Kourtney secretly has complete faith in her sister. According to a friend of the Kardashian family, they are sisters. The amount of history there is excessive. Kourtney is aware that Kim would never go beyond that. However, during the first Kardashians episodes following Kourtney's relationship with Travis, viewers could not help but notice the slight tension between them. Kourtney seemed aloof to some. Others felt that Kim was being too cautious. It was complex, but it was not drama. Kourtney demonstrated one thing throughout it all: she is invincible. She is not the kind to dwell on the past or reopen old wounds. She prioritizes the here and now, her marriage, her kids, and her tranquility. According to another insider, Kourtney's current vibe is one of love and healing. She has no interest in resentment or jealousy. She is not like that. And that is what separates the new Kourtney from the old. It is possible that the previous Kourtney would have argued, sobbed, or left. The new Kourtney, who embraces emotional development, meditates, and keeps a journal, simply grins and goes on, because she is ultimately aware of the reality. It is her Travis picked. He got married to her. Additionally, he always wakes up next to her in the morning. What they have now is more powerful than any rumor. Thus, it does not matter what happened years ago. The internet did what it does well when the rumored past of Kim Kardashian and Travis Barker reappeared. It blew up. Excerpts from Travis's book, old interviews, and even grainy paparazzi images began to spread like wildfire. From page 6 to E! News, every gossip site picked it up again and gave it their own unique twist. The secret that haunts Kourtney is Travis Barker's relationship with Kim Kardashian. Was Kim Kardashian actually the one who put Travis and his ex at odds? Kourtney expresses her true meaning of tranquility through quiet. Fans on TikTok and Reddit dived headfirst into detective mode. Overnight, threads comparing timeframes, statements, and interviews from more than 10 years ago started to emerge. In newer videos, some even examined Travis's body language, searching for indications of strain or guilt while Kim was around. One admirer wrote, "You can tell Travis still feels embarrassed about Kim. Even if Kourtney puts up a cool front, it still hurts a little." Others, however, stood up for the pair, claiming that the entire matter was just old rumors that had been distorted for the sake of clicks. According to one fan, all of this occurred before Kourtney and Travis were ever close. People simply cannot cope with their joy. That is the crux of everything, to be honest. Even their pasts are made into news stories because the Kardashian-Barker romance has grown so public and extravagant. Kourtney and Travis were unfazed by the commotion. Nothing except love, hand-holding, studio dates, warm evenings at home, and Sharpie-written love messages could be seen on their social media. They simply continued to live their reality while the rest of the world was preoccupied with rumors. Kim, on the other hand, never brought it up again. Perhaps that silence was enough, because ultimately the piece they have all chosen contains the truth, not the rumors. Fundamentally, this was a reminder rather than a scandal. A reminder that even after the individuals involved have moved on, Hollywood never forgets. Even though Travis used to admire Kim, Kourtney ended up being his reality. Despite being flattered, Kim remained faithful. Kourtney, on the other hand, rose above everything, composed, unflappable, and serene. Their true might was shown by the rumor that once threatened to upend their world. Do you think that Kim and Travis had a deeper relationship than they have acknowledged? Or did the media misrepresent their innocent admiration? Leave your thoughts in the comments section. Every theory, every interpretation, and every bit of Kardashian chaos you have will be read by us. If you love the revelation of Hollywood secrets, hit the like button. Click subscribe